Okay, example 3 with angles in standard position. This is like working backwards where you're giving the reference angle. They're telling you which quadrant to draw your sketch in, and then you're going to get a sketch and then give the rotation angle that relates to this reference angle. So again, remember the definition of a reference angle is the angle between the x-axis and the terminal arm. So I want to draw a sketch here of an angle in standard position that's in quadrant 2. So thinking about our quadrants, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. In quadrant 2, I want to take a reference angle of 25 degrees. So this angle here is 25. My rotation, or angle in standard position, is always starting from the initial arm. So in order to figure out this rotation angle, I'm going to take a full rotation to the negative x-axis, which is 180 degrees, and I'm going to subtract my reference angle. So this works out to be 155 degrees. My second example, I'm given a reference angle of 60 degrees in quadrant 4. So I want to go to quadrant 4, which is here. I'm going to draw a reference of 60 degrees. But my rotation is always from my initial arm all the way around. So to find this rotation, I'm going to take a full circle, which is 360, subtract my reference angle, which was 60, and leaves me with my rotation, which was 300. Next, I'm working in quadrant 3 with a reference angle of 8. So here's quadrant 3. My reference angle is quite small. So this little angle in here is going to be 8 degrees. My rotation is from my initial arm all the way around. So in this case, I would want to take 180 degrees and then add my reference angle, which gives me 188 degrees. And then in quadrant 1, a reference angle of 39. I'm drawing it. This would be 39. There's my reference angle. And in this case, my rotation is going to be the exact same thing. So in quadrant 1, the reference and your rotation angle will always be the same. And then lastly, this is kind of like a special case, the 90-degree angle. It's in between quadrants 3 and 4. So this reference angle could really relate to the reference in quadrant 3, or it could relate to the reference in quadrant 4. Doesn't matter. Okay, but my rotation is going to go to this 270-degree mark. So in this case, again, you don't have to do any adding and subtracting because your reference angle is 270. The quadrant is between 3 and 4. It's referring to this negative y-axis mark. So my rotation is going to be 270.